have been waiting my whole life to go to Tokyo, to go to Japan, and I've just been manifesting this. We're here, cherry blossom week, like the perfect time, and just going to eat our way through and see as much as we can. We hope you can treat this as a guide to your trip to Tokyo. You can actually purchase our itinerary in the link in our description and watch until the end to see our top 5 bites in Tokyo. An absolutely necessary experience you have to have in Japan is visiting a 7-Eleven. We love the egg salad sandwiches, the onigiri, all the sweets. I don't know what they're doing, but 7-Eleven in Japan just hits different. Got the famous egg sandwich, an onigiri, this matcha sakura. We were staying in Shinjuku, which is known for its affordable accommodations, its busy areas, nightlife, shopping and entertainment, and it's just a food paradise. On our first official day, our first official meal, yes, we had Ichiran ramen when we got in late, but we went to Sujuhan. This place is one of the most TikTok famous places in all of Tokyo. They have 8 locations, but they're famous for their seafood danbori bowls. It's incredible. After a delicious and filling meal, we met up with some friends who do real estate in the area, and they took us to this exclusive place where you can see a massive replica of Tokyo. The famous Tokyo Tower. So for dinner tonight, we're going to this really cool street. It's full of these very small yakitori restaurants. There's soba noodles with tempura, there's gyoza, there's bars. It's really cool, so we're just gonna check everything out and see what we can find. This area is also known as Piss Alley or Memory Lane. You'll find tons of different restaurants and bars lined the streets. Come prepared with your Google Translate app and be mindful some of these places are not as welcoming to tourists, but just always greet them with a smile.
It's right here.
We just waited probably like 30 minutes in line to get these fluffy pancakes. They take 30 minutes to make, probably why they're busy. But we also ordered eggs Benedict, a matcha, eggs Benedict with avocado. Alright, here's our jiggly ricotta pancakes. Beautiful. They're so spongy, airy. Nearby this area is Shibuya Crossing, which has also been called the Times Square of Tokyo. At peak times, over 2,500 people may cross this intersection at once. There's also tons of shoppings and restaurants nearby. So we are at this standing sushi bar. We've heard a lot about it. Very excited. This is the first official sushi in Japan. So many options. Standing sushi bars, also known as takagi sushi, are really casual eateries commonly found near train stations or busy areas. They're super affordable, they're fast, they're efficient, and the fish is usually pretty fresh. Toro, crab, salmon seared with mayo, and more toro.
Unagi.
So that was absolutely incredible. We got 8 pieces each, $24. So for one person, 8 pieces, $12. And they were all like kind of intricate, really good. Thoughts?
Very good.
Yep, worth it, very worth it. Most days we just did a lot of exploring, saw the cherry blossoms before we would eat our next snack, which took us to Isetan Food Hall in the bottom of a department store. This was one of the most fascinating and exciting things for us, seeing all the different food halls. Most people go here to get tons of items to go and eat for dinner.
Welcome to Yakiniku Mafia! Wagyu The person name was like,
Okay.
easily cook and cook well. This is soybean wrap.
Wow. Wow. That's a big piece.
Yeah.
This has been some of the best Wagyu I've ever had in my life. It is insane. Buttery. Some of the pieces, they don't even have names because it's so rare. Just gorgeous. This is marbled chuck. Look at that, like butter. Wow. This is the rib. So they put bone broth in here, and then these beautiful noodles from Hokkaido, like a ramen noodle. All right, we came back to the Golden Gai street where all these bars are. We came back at night just to check everything out. Some members only. They're really small bars. All right, it looks like most of them have a small cover charge or they're members only. How do we become members? I don't know.
Well, today, you never know today. All these
You never know.
all
You
these
never know. You
manly
never know.
woman is fine.
Does any of them have like a jelly? No, I don't like that.
Strawberry one?
No, I think just one of these plain ones. These are mochi.
That one?
Yeah, that looks good. Cinnamon sugar.
That one?
The middle one.
This one.
Yeah.
And it's
All right, a little starter. We're at this tonkatsu restaurant.
Osaka and Kyoto.
It's like a new kind of tonkatsu.
All the way
It's
up
pork,
to,
deep
Idaho.
fried. Oh, is that like risotto? So we have the tonkatsu. Okay, now we're gonna have some sushi. Over here. Thank you. It's so close. Look how cool the mug is. Yep, so a combination of Italian and sushi. I've never had that before. It's gonna be good.
Barbecue in New York. It's not really known for that.
が多いですか?
But food.
That time. And he's squid.
Squid? Milled fresh.
Here are all the oils that are on these fish. Okay, this is a seared squid. Okay. Now it's time for dessert. You'll find many food halls in malls and office buildings in Japan. We love how this one brought in local restaurants, and it's truly tucked away in this office building, so we know the locals are going here for lunch. We love the dessert, the pork tonkatsu over a creamy risotto, and the sushi with a bit of an Italian flair topped with olive oils and sea salt. For dinner tonight is going to be so cool. We're walking there now. We're staying in Ginza, which is like a fancier area. We kind of compared it to maybe 57th Street in New York. And this, you've probably heard of Jiro Dreams of Sushi. Jiro Dreams of Sushi is a really popular place that only locals can go. Tourists really can't go to. You have to have someone from Japan put money down for you. So we're not doing that, but we're doing another one of that caliber. It's called Kyubei. So we're headed to Kyubei in Ginza. Ginza is one of the areas that has the most Michelin-starred restaurants. A lot of them are omakase. And I'm actually not sure which kind of course we're gonna do. They have different options, so we'll let you know after. And also not sure if we can take any photo or video content. So TBD, I'll see what I can gather. But very excited. This is going to be super traditional sushi and something probably we haven't really experienced before. So can't wait to show you. Next up, TeamLab Planets. This is probably one of the top tourist destinations in Tokyo where everyone says you need to go. There's various immersive experience where you walk through water up to your knees. You have to take off your shoes the whole time. And so you'll hear our thoughts at the end, but really this whole place just smelled like feet to us. It is a cool experience if you want to do it. Try and go at the later sessions. Alright, while that was extremely Instagrammable, that whole place smells like feet. We wanted to go to the TeamLab Planets just because we've seen it everywhere, everyone recommends it. Honestly, if you're sensitive to smells, maybe don't go. Right? Feet.
Yeah.
But we definitely got some cool shots in there.
Welcome to Shizukokoro. This is a Chado school. We call it Chado, known as a tea ceremony. Okay? Chado. And I teach how to perform and also histories and all the, culture behind this, actions and everything. So, and first of all, we just served sakura tea. This is a kind of welcome drink.
And it is the main part of the gathering, so it should proceed in a quiet environment.
We went up the steep stairs.
Yes. Tatami mats room, because it's meant to be for small group and intimate gathering. Okay. And the first guest need to do when they come into the tea room is walk up to the alcove area and sit down in front of it and put both hands in before you and bow to the hanging scroll.
Okay, so this is closer for warmth.
Yes.
In the winter.
Exactly.
Okay.
And for warm season, we place kettle on fire farther away from the guest on the corner on tatami. Okay. So that the guest won't be too hot. Of course, matcha tea and sweets. Okay. And they gradually cleanse their spirits and regain their state of mind and went back to crazy world.
So it has the red bean, the white bean.
Yes, red beans.
And it's like sakura cherry blossom.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Bring out, So for usucha is 2 scoops, while you put in 3 scoops for koicha.
Okay. It can take up to 10 to become a master.
Or maybe if she really concentrated, maybe faster.
I just finished the beautiful tea ceremony. It was so lovely. I feel like the perfect amount of energy, yet calming. There's so many good benefits to matcha. And it was so special to see the tradition. Nearby is this really old school okonomiyaki spot. I think you cook it yourself, so go in and grab one. We actually cook it ourselves on here. I got one with pork, egg. I'm not sure, but the most popular. So 5 minutes on each side. What a wonderful place. So serene in there. You take off your shoes, they give you the batter and you have to mix it yourself, add the sauces, but it's delicious, simple. It was about 1,000 yen and highly recommend checking this out. Another must-do experience in Tokyo is eating at the Tsukiji Outer Fish Market, where you can get all kinds of fresh seafood. We recommend going earlier in the day before things sell out. All right, we got 4 pieces of medium fatty and fatty tuna. And you wait for it, and there's little spots. Now you'll obviously get lots of street food here, but what you'll find is many people getting the food and eating seated or standing right outside of the stalls. Proper etiquette in Japan is to eat at the stall you got the food from, throw it out in the trash there, and never eat walking around. We're at Strawberry Mania. I've always wanted to try Tengulu. This is the moment. Yeah, they serve ice cream and fish cakes. All right, we're on our food tour with Arigato Tours, and we're at our first stop. It's right under the train station, so it's really loud. But I still don't know what we're having yet, so it will be a surprise.
Originally in 1952.
This one opened in 1952? Wow.
You guys.
So there's ginger, miso, spicy, and mayo.
So this
The
is
vegetables.
spicy.
Bonito fish, seared. Chicken meatballs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Egg yolk and soy.
Yolk and like a sweet soy.
It has a gingery flavor. Mackerel sushi. Potato with honey butter. Udon, really nice chewy noodles. Some rice, pickles, cutlet and ham.
Sounds like a daily stuff, right?
This pork katsu, it's ham katsu.
I mean,
So good. Yeah. So the last one, they had toasted brown rice. So we got a strawberry daifuku and banana chocolate. We just started our food tour. We're a little bit outside of like the main areas, but a lot of people live over here. We started with sushi, really good stuff. Chutor was amazing, tamago, scallop, bonito, everything good, and excited to see the next stop. One thing we ate on the tour was puffer fish. It's actually illegal to eat in the US, and it's very mild and a little bit chewy.
You really definitely don't want to eat. Now, since it's been regulated, there have not been any deaths at restaurants or anything.
We're in a department store now. We just had puffer fish, we had sushi, and just gonna spend the day eating and exploring. So here's the department store. There are just so many options, a lot of pastries. We got some karage, some crispy chicken with seaweed spicy sauce. And look at these boxes. Oh, they look so beautiful.
It's raining, so I was going to recommend we get a steamed bun.
Yeah, the beautiful Japanese strawberry. That one's 8,000 yen. We got a steamed bun with mustard greens and pork. It's so good. We're at Soybean Farm. It's a miso cafe. So they hand select over 30 different misos across Japan, and then they actually make food with it.
You guys got to go for work once.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think Michael did as well.
I got this Akita. Sochu katsu. They have fried beef and onion balls, minced katsu balls. Finishing with a sweet, a taiyaki, which is this fish shape. Look at it. It's stuffed with red bean.
Completely crushed into a smooth paste. They actually
over 2 hours for one Michelin-starred ramen. Just look at this line behind me. Finally getting close to the front, you order off a vending machine and I'm gonna try it. I got wontons, the Tan Men ramen, which is well known. Added an egg. There's only 12 seats in here, and I have a table. Okay, here it is. It has minced pork. I added an egg. Looks a little spicy. Got these spicy shrimp and pork wontons in chili oil. Just finished. The line is still so long. My lips are very red because I had some spicy stuff, but honestly, like, that was pretty legit. Like, no ramen I've ever tried before. The wontons, real kicker, amazing. Like, the ramen's really good. There's so many noodles in it. I calculated what I got for the ramen. I added an egg on there. I think it was under $14. Actually 13, I think. And with the wontons, but it's great. I don't know, I waited almost 3 hours. I don't know if like you have limited time here to do that, but I really wanted to try a 1 Michelin-star ramen place in Tokyo. Check that off the bucket list, and if you have the time, get here at like 10 or earlier and you'll get in right after 11, I hope. Many people actually don't realize this, but Japan has a really good pizza scene, and every pizza we tried here was incredible. We went to Pizzeria Studio Tamaki. Savoy is another well-known one, but there's a lot to try, and it's really good.
I'll just know the highway left there, and then.
Alright, we're up at Mount Taco, and there's a monkey park, waterfalls. Hopefully we'll see some sakura and some of the views of Mount Fuji. To the top. We just got down the mountain. There's a soba shop, so we got some soba with tempura and this rice bowl with duck. Getting in line for conveyor belt sushi. Super affordable prices. Looks delicious. A little bit of a line. We just finished conveyor belt sushi. Can you guess how much it cost? Alright, it was $39. Super fair price and pretty good quality. Not the best quality sushi ever, but always wanted to try conveyor belt sushi, so I thought it was fun. You liked it? Best bites were probably the tuna, seared salmon. But yeah, we're really full. And now we're gonna go to New York Bar, which apparently has an awesome view of Tokyo because it's our last night in Tokyo. So they put bone broth in here, and then these beautiful noodles from Hokkaido, like a ramen noodle.